Ah!
Norman, please. All right, who's ready for some shitty writing combined? Who's ready for some shitty writing combined with hilarious over-the-top acting?
That's been the whole game so far.
Uses those low-grade form.
Okay, fine, but this is one of the particularly more notorious moments.
So what's gonna happen?
It's like they're lip syncing badly to an audio track.
It's because these are French actors trying to sound American. And yeah, Pixy, in case you haven't realized, that guy with the mustache, he's supposed to be the aggressive cop who doesn't like these so-called detectives and shit like that.
So bad cop to the good
Apparently
cop.
I called something about him going to beat up somebody because aggressive, and I must beat the information out of you.
That's the problem.
Let me guess, he's the origami killer.
There's one point where he does become a suspect, but I'm not gonna say who it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they would just give it away.
So, should I try and guess who it is?
Hold on. Save it for later because I want you guys to pay attention to this scene.
I'm gonna be honest, I forgot who the origami killer was. I played this game years ago. Well, watched somebody play it years ago.
Whatever. Let's. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'll give Jaden credit. He's at least trying to. Okay.
Must be 10,000
Hello.
people living
Whatever.
Yeah. Jaden's fine for the most part.
Okay. It's time for me to be aggressive.
It may not give us the address of the killer, but at least it's something to go on. Blake, if you've got a better plan, I'm willing to listen. Don't be shy.
Hey, yeah, I'm a cop here, see?
Yeah.
Hold on. It's gonna get even. I'm gonna get even more aggressive.
And then you're like punching him in the face.
I wish I could punch. Like seriously, if I could punch Blake, I would actually kind of forgive this game.
You're
Holding
intentionally acting
scissors
like
up to
a
his.
dick.
Yes.
Holding scissors up to
Well,
his dick.
I hate Blake. So.
So he's just making him come off as unlikable as possible.
Yes.
Implying he wasn't unlikable in the first place.
True. Oh wait.
More?
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Wait,
There it goes.
There are two
More
so
rain.
surely the amount of rainfall is tied into this murder thing?
This is probably one of David Cage's best written scenes. Yeah. Oh wait. Here it is. Okay. Here we go.
The killer's out there somewhere. We gotta get off our asses and find him.
Yeah. Screw that detective bullshit. Let's just go around asking random.
I've had just about enough of your shit.
Thank you, Jaden.
2 years? And what do you caught?
Oh my god.
It
It is
Okay. It's almost like a different writer all of a sudden came in. It's like someone's actually calling out the jackasses on their BS.
He's like,
My
I am
God.
sick of your shit.
Let's go for him. Let's go for him, guys. Shall we?
Okay.
Yeah.
Kill him. I mean, what?
This is brilliant. This is freaking...
I love the delivery. I love his delivery. That like, fuck I got so.
Okay.
This is brilliant. Brilliant, I tell you.
Pedro, that reminds me of that scene from Blade Trinity with that pissed off woman going, "Fucking Hannibal King!"
Yeah.
Oh my god, 6 inches of rain will kill him?
Yeah.
Wow. That's not a lot of time.
Why
So
can't
what are they doing here fighting?
Why can't Jaden just be the main focus all the way through?
Because we have to play
Screw
good cop,
Ethan.
bad cop.
Screw Ethan.
Why?
So yeah, Blake. So yeah, unfortunately, Blake is my partner. So we're gonna have to put up with him.
Oh boy.
Put up with him and his shit.
Is he crying?
I don't even.
He's crying scars.
Open the door, please.
Open up in the...
We waste our time coming here.
He's
Oh,
crying scars.
Maybe we should have a little look inside anyway.
Yeah,
There's
keep
nobody
the
home.
door down.
I dropped again for a minute.
breaking and entering without a warrant.
I'm not
Do you even
sure
have a
that's
warrant?
entirely legal.
Yeah.
Probably not.
You're not sure. Oh wait.
Call the cops.
You're not sure that's entirely legal? I'm actually pretty sure it's not legal, and I'm not even a cop.
Yeah! You need a warrant for this sort of stuff. In fact, why would it be so much trouble to go back and get the
Even if
warrant?
no one's home, you'd still need a warrant.
It goes back
Because
to
David Cage movie, guys.
exactly.
David, you do know that the police department does get sued for things like this, and they don't really win often when they do it without a warrant.
It goes back to the same thing I've always been saying since we started commentating on David Cage. David Cage has no idea how reality works.
Had the same beard,
I mean,
little
seriously.
Antichrist.
It is my headcanon that
Oh
he has
look!
never left.
Oh look! Apparently we've stumbled into Mel Gibson's
Never
house.
left.
Oh, good.
He just stays at home, has his food through a cat flap.
And by the
stuff.
way,
Yeah.
and by the way, Dwebs,
Anyone?
you're probably gonna get pissed off when I at the end of this chapter when I say something, but let's hold off on that for now.
You know,
Well, you know what's
guys,
gonna piss him off. Why are you gonna say it?
I'm giving him a pre-warning because I'm gonna say it anyways because for the sake of the
know,
Let me
commentary.
guess, you're going to say something about a film that I like.
No. I mean something about the game. Something about the game itself.
Alright.
That's gonna piss you
You
off.
know, guys, how funny would it be if this whole Christian religious nut house, yes, I'm a Christian myself and I said that, this whole Christian religion nut house has nothing to do
Hypocrisy.
with the murder.
Actually, whoa! I don't have to tell it anymore. Jova just called it. Yes, this entire
Oh, that's right!
this entire chapter is completely pointless. Basically, what's gonna happen?
Well, that's good to know.
Basically, what's gonna happen is we're gonna arrest this dude for resisting us, and then the game completely forgets about him and just moves on. It's like this. It's like this chapter. It's like this chapter is gonna have exactly zero impact on everything else.
They're just like, well, we resolved that shit.
Like
Let's
literally,
move on.
you could literally remove. I'm not even kidding. I'm actually being dead serious when I say this. You could literally remove this entire chapter from the game, and you would miss it, and you would lose exactly nothing. I'm not even kidding.
I wasn't even trying there. I was just trying to make a suggestion and I called it. Dang it!
Joke.
That's Jova.
You see,
Don't
this is what's been
Jova.
happening
Don't
lately.
resist your powers, Jova. Embrace them and use them for the good of mankind.
You see, Pixie, ever since Beyond Two Souls, I seem to have had this gift for calling things in bad flicks or games.
I kind of called a few things myself through these playthroughs.
Well, but it's
Yes,
not
you have.
it's not fair for you, Pixie, because you've played this game before.
Yeah, but I didn't play very much of it. I've seen like the last half of it.
It's
And I didn't call
And now,
anything.
and now, ladies and gentlemen, here we have Mario, the vigilant Christian.
I didn't
It's
call
a me,
anything. here.
Mario, and I haven't done anything.
For those that don't know who the vigilant Christian is, he's the guy who believes that John Lennon and his song "Imagine" is satanic. Basically, as
Can you
far
hear me?
basically he's one of those Christians who thinks that everything that doesn't put Christianity on a pedestal is automatically satanic.
You know what's weird is that we're arresting a guy, yet we broke and entered into his house.
Yeah.
Shouldn't he be calling his lawyer at this point?
Actually,
What if
Joe,
he
but this
doesn't have a
guy,
lawyer?
this guy is a Christian nut, so he's not good in the head.
Oh, I hate Christian nuts.
Hypocrisy.
I mean,
Come on now. Oh,
I mean-
don't go
I mean,
there.
look at the-
I'm a Christian
I mean,
who
ju-
believes in both Christianity and science.
just look at his
I'm
house.
joking.
Just look at his house. He's got like 400 crosses in the wall.
yeah.
This is like
I mean,
Umbridge's
about the
office,
voices?
except with crosses, not cats.
Didn't need to see his mouth.
Yeah.
seriously, this may go beyond Christian nut. This goes into Christian psychopath.
It's Mel Gibson's brother.
Must
Well,
be.
every group has their wackos.
True, indeed. Heck, even atheists.
Well, there's one
Exactly.
group that has a literal wacko in it.
All right.
The Warner
so-
Brothers and
so,
the
okay,
Warner
so
sister.
basically, what's happening now is that
True.
Blake is being the bad cop as he always is, and he's threatening him. And me being the good cop, I'm trying to convince him to actually behave like a regular human being. And of course, and I'm also kind of raping David Cage's vision by making.
What is going on here?
Good cop. You?
What the? Why is everyone talking over each other in the video?
Because that's
That's enough.
We're all gonna die! The apocalypse is die!
This is police brutality, Blake. I mean, look, the guy may be a psycho, but Blake's actually making him look sane.
You bastard!
this is all. This is Blake's
But he
idea.
didn't do.
This is
Can you
this
prove
is
he
Blake.
did it?
You see now why I hate Blake. This is Blake. This is Blake's idea of what being a cop is all about: beating the crap out of
Dude.
criminals.
Take some of those crosses down, for God's sakes.
All right,
No,
so
shoot the other guy.
all right, so now I have a choice. I can either kill Nathaniel or I can do psychology to convince him to drop the gun.
Kill him.
Psychology, probably.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do
I
because
say kill, you say
I wanna.
psychology.
I mean, we already have Blake for the bad cop stuff. I'm gonna be. I'm gonna have to make it so that at least someone in this game is a half decent person.
Thank you. Thank you. I actually like Jaden.
Alright, psychology, I think. Is that what? Reassure, yeah.
To get rid of
The power of sense compels
you
you.
have to trust me.
Christ, how powerful. Defend us in our battle with the forces of
You know what's weird? I actually kind of like this Christian guy better than Blake. I mean, heck, he's actually seeming like a real-life disturbed person. You know, you're right, actually, this is David Cage's best work. But he seems to actually be able to pull off a lot of the problems he has on his character is actually realistic.
No, his best work was in an extras part of Beyond Two
Just
Souls.
don't worry.
Oh, yeah,
Don't
You'll
right.
never see anything from it.
Don't worry, Jova. It will all eventually fall apart eventually. So don't get your hopes up. Oh yeah, so yeah.
Well, we'll enjoy it for now.
So
Hopes
basically,
remain unraised.
I've managed to convince him to drop the gun.
David, stuff like this shows that you actually can do good.
Okay.
Hey, you know what? You see, this is how the scene with Nathaniel should have gone in Beyond Two Souls.
All right.
Why couldn't it go on like that?
Because
I still keep thinking you guys are talking about
we're talking.
time and eternity.
So
whenever you
now
say
we're
time,
gonna shoot
whenever you
him.
say Beyond Two Souls.
Motherfucker!
And yes, now we're gonna shoot him.
Blake.
Ah, the power of Christ compels you, bitch.
Well, the power of sense compels you.
I'll remain.
You're under arrest.
He's under arrest. I mean, sure, he's a creep, but
Pretty damn cool under the circumstances.
Maybe he'd
Wait,
be better off in a hospital rather than in a police station. I mean, he's obviously not in his right mind.
not to mention the fact that Blake was the one who egged him on in the first place.
Well, I
An
hope.
asylum might be his
well,
best
I
choice.
hope you guys like this chapter because again,
There's
we're
no
never going to bring it up ever again in the entire game. We're done.
I like
They went for a
nothing.
Starbucks after this.
Ah,
You know what?
ah,
Yeah.
Scott.
There's a fat one. There's the fat one.
Going back to what I was saying, is like, well, you know what? I'd rather they've actually have had told a story about this Christian nut. Seriously, this guy has a much more interesting story. Like, what was his motivation? Why does he have so many crosses up there? Will he get better? I am so much more interested in other stuff that David
He
Cage
has
makes
hazel
side
eyes.
stuff.
All right, all right. This is actually one of the most
I
infamous.
agree with Jova. I'm a lot more interested in that guy than.
Yeah.
With it smart then.
This chapter is one of the most infamous chapters in the game, and you'll see why in a moment.
What is that?
Is this what you
Is
said
that-
that pissed me off?
Is
No,
that
no. What I said was going to piss you off was the fact that that previous chapter was completely pointless, but Jova called it, so whatever.
yeah, so I guess I prepared him. But yeah, but anyway, what was I going to say? But yeah, is it like something controversial? Like say some
No,
sort of...
no, it's because this is one of those. You know how David Cage loves putting us doing mundane, boring activities.
Oh boy.
No.
Hi,
Well-
honey, I'm home.
Well, guess what?
gonna happen?
Well.
I would also like to eat the chicken.
well,
Let's
this is-
do that
this-
instead.
This is a house. Yeah, there you go. Jova, can you guess which boring, mundane activity are we gonna have to get through?
Let's see.
Well, I
Opening
need a
the door,
baby
filing
Changing the
tab.
nappy.
We're gonna have to
So-
change a baby's diaper.
Or nappy, but whatever.
I never even got to...
My name is Javier
never mind, I don't
Bardem.
care.
I won an Oscar for this bland performance.
Wait, so... It's funny because an Oscar is associated with movies instead of video games.
I
Oh
am
wait, that's
acting.
right. This is a video game.
Don't worry.
You forget.
Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I'm not really missing anything here, am I?
Okay.
Not
okay,
really,
okay,
no.
okay. I'll-
Go
okay,
ahead.
Okay,
See
I'll
ya.
be fair. I'll be fair, actually. No, I didn't really
Miss
forget
you.
this. Granted, I did forget with Beyond Two Souls.
All right, so basically, to give some context, basically what we're doing here, we're investigate this. The woman who lives here also got one of his kids killed by the origami killer, so we're here to try to ask her a few questions.
Killed by a
Baby is
killer?
left un-
What is this madness?
Actually, yeah, that was pretty redundant of me. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
English is not my native language, so
Oh.
give me a break.
It's fine.
So she
I was
killed.
just
So the
joking.
mother killed herself. Please take care of my baby. Yes, I'm going to go kill myself.
Yes, that's exactly. So let me get this
Hopefully
straight.
somebody
so,
finds
let-
this
so,
note
so,
and has the
so,
common
so,
sense to take care of my baby.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't even met the woman and I already hate her. So let me get this straight. You're gonna kill yourself because the origami killer, took your son
You're
from
gonna
you.
kill yourself and leave one of your kids alone?
Yeah, but he's saying that the reason that she killed herself was because the origami killer killed one of her babies. She'll be killing her other baby too by killing herself.
Yeah, and like seriously,
You know,
that
baby,
shit-
you could have. Oh,
She cut her own wrists.
Ketchup.
that is. Oh.
Mrs. Bolt.
She's still alive.
You see, David Cage is not capable of actually telling a story and developing characters, so he relies on shock value to try to engage us.
Ugh. She's still alive.
Yeah, she's still alive.
You have to take responsibility for your own baby, Miss Sis.
Yeah, you can't just slit your wrists and nope out of it.
You know, you could have, gone to social services, got a bit of help.
Seriously.
No. Actually, Shiro, remember how all the homeless people were, in an abandoned house instead of, going to social services or anything? See, that's the thing. In David Cage world, there's no such thing as social services.
Wait, hold on.
Or is he in that mindset, you got a lot of people who have this premeditated mindset that social workers are evil.
Wait.
Like
Let me get
Cobra
this straight.
Bubbles.
So let me get this straight. One minute, one minute this woman wants to kill herself, but now she's actually helping us find her medical equipment to actually heal her wounds?
Works for
What
me.
is going on here? What is going on here? This has got to be the most fickle suicide I've ever seen before. I mean, look, I hate to sound heartless, but okay, so 1 minute you want to
You're gonna
commit
kill yourself,
suicide and
finish
leave your
the job.
baby,
That's what you're saying, right?
If you're
And now
gonna
she's
do it properly.
and now she's helping us heal her. It's just, what is going on here?
But don't you see, Jova? It is a wonderful complexity of the human being. You see, she has complex thoughts going through her mind. She cannot decide whether she wants to live or die because she has so many things going on. It is a wonderful showmanship of how complex human behavior can be. It is brilliant. It is emotion.
That's the first time I've ever heard you roll your R's, and it was gorgeous.
Do you hear me?
Despite the fact that she left a note clearly saying that she wanted to leave.
You just understand the art.
It is
I think I
romance.
understand your art well enough. I understand what it's doomed to as well.
It is romance.
And now
Very
notice.
French.
And now notice how Scott is putting bandages on her arm. That is, of course, a metaphor.
Hello?
It is symbolic.
Oh yeah,
It is,
I put band-aids on the split arm.
it is symbolic of.
She's got really thin wrists. Really thin wrists.
Hey, so I've prepared myself and made myself some cereal.
My baby.
Basically, Dwin, we've come across a fickle suicide. It's a woman who literally left a note saying that she was going to kill herself and have someone take care of her baby. Yet apparently now she's helping us find medical equipment for no given reason to heal her.
Let me guess, Pedro. After we change the baby, we're gonna come back and she's gonna be dead.
Actually, no. She's gonna turn on a new leaf after this.
I
Oh.
wouldn't have been surprised, though, Shiro.
I'm not quite sure that's how this situation
She's
works.
just gonna up and leave.
It's a David Cage story.
Yeah, Dwebs. If you're expecting any kind of realism, any kind of believability in David Cage stories, Dwebs, you might as
Let me put it like this, Dwib. She was literally trying to kill herself seconds ago, and yet, when the guy brings her into the room, there is no talk given. Nothing telling her to
So,
calm
guys,
down.
allow me to ask you guys a question.
To commit suicide. She just all of a sudden decides that she wants to live for no given reason.
Yeah. Allow me to ask you guys a question. In fact, I'm going to ask you guys one by one. Jova, give me an example of a fun thing that you like to do in video games.
I like to jump around, speed through, homing attack, or do whatever.
One thing, Jova.
Okay, basically I like to,
Ah, Christ, that baby looks...
Yeah.
I like to blast.
Alright, platforming. Dwibs, tell me like one fun thing you like to do in your video games.
Go very fast.
Okay, Shiroi?
Cat suits.
Pixie?
Live.
Well,
Okay, I'm
well, unfortunately this is all we have. Changing a baby's diaper.
I don't get to do one?
I gotta say, that baby's close to being as ugly as that little one-off food fight.
The interesting thing is that baby still looks better than the baby in the final Twilight movie.
You were saying...
God,
Pedro, Pedro, which baby
Oh my God,
looks
does
worse?
that baby have a tumor in its stomach?
Pedro, honest question, which baby's worse? This one, the baby off Food Fight, or the baby off,
No, I'll give Debbie Ring credit. This baby still looks better than the one in Food Fight, in my opinion.
At least it's somewhat.
Well, I haven't seen Food Fight or the Twilight.
Don't
bother.
they're both
Don't
Food Fight.
Okay.
I actually think Food Fight's worse than Twilight.
Anyway, so yeah.
No, we're talking about how the babies look.
Anyway,
If you want to know about Food Fight, watch a review, but don't watch the movie.
Oh no, definitely. I agree with Dweb. Food Fight is definitely worse. I mean, I'm still convinced that Twilight New Moon is a comedy. I don't care what people says. As far as Twilight, I love Twilight New Moon. It's a great comedy.
Whereas Food Fight is trying to be a comedy, and it's not funny in the slightest.
Well, I guess we should try comforting the baby.
Michael Sheen. Have you seriously? Michael Sheen is like the big saving grace of the Twilight series, as far as I'm concerned. Michael Sheen is fucking amazing. Which
is ironic because Charlie Sheen's in Food Fight.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we're taking care of a baby. Because that's what
Sheen is in Jimmy Neutron.
Because that's what I play video games for, right?
Well, Pedro, I guess in some ways it can work as long as it's done in a way that still integrates it well, nice and fun, like Tomodachi Life does that well.
But this one doesn't. It's just QTE.
Fantasy Life is better than Tomodachi Life.
It's just QTEs.
What's better than Tomodachi Life, Shiro?
Are you hungry?
Fantasy Life.
Alright.
Hold on.
Well, does Fantasy Life also have babies?
No. Fantasy Life is a JRPG. It doesn't have a...
I know.
It doesn't have babies.
You can't really compare Tomodachi Life and Fantasy Life. I mean, they're sort of different genres.
Fantasy Life is more like Dragon Quest IX combined with Animal Crossing, whereas Tomodachi...
Why is he doing this? Why are we
Tomodachi
playing
Life
this?
is like a simulation.
Because
this is character development.
But don't you see, Pixie? It is a wonderful emotional moment because
You're doing it again.
Are we ever going to see this baby
this
again
is
after
David
this
Cage
chapter?
voice.
You see
David Cage voice.
You see, Pixie. You see, Pixie. By taking care of the baby, you are emotionally connecting with the baby. Therefore, you will now be emotionally connected with the game. It is brilliant. It is a wonderful.
It is art. It is emotion.
It is romance.
Ew.
Romance.
You know, you want to go for realism, David Cage? Babies don't have one crying noise. There are several.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, that's sort of how they
Depending
communicate
on
with
what
us
they
these days.
want.
Yeah.
Rockabye baby.
And actually, random side note, cats are exactly the same.
You just don't understand the art.
David, I'm pretty sure that you don't lay babies down that way. Otherwise, you
Cats
could
have
break
lots
their neck.
of noises.
What do you mean? I lay down my babies all the time, like that.
You lay
Ellen
down
Page?
the baby. You lay down the baby.
What, you lay Ellen Page down like that?
The baby. I can't even finish this.
Not
Wait
to
a
men-
minute,
not to-
David, you got a wife?
Yes, I do. I have
He does.
I have kids and everything.
I asked the same
Yes,
thing.
he does.
I like looking at my babies all the time. I love the emotion in their eyes.
The emotion
And now,
in
thanks
their
to
eyes.
this game, it's actually raining outside.
Wow.
But don't you see, Shiroi? The rain, it is a symbol. It is a symbol of the sadness that befalls this situation. It is brilliant. No work of fiction has ever done this before. Obviously,
It
right?
is life.
I'd like
it is
to think
peace.
it's a symbol of January.
The day after Jeremy.
It is life. It is peace. It is essence of being.
Sure, see what Pixie said.
Maybe he couldn't.
Don't encourage him, Pixie.
Sorry.
I had to look after myself
Sorry.
on my own, and I couldn't do it anymore.
Oh, cry me a river, lady.
I
A
understand.
river of blood.
So basically, okay, look. So your line of logic is your son was killed, so you decide to kill yourself.
Of course.
Thereby killing your
Don't you know
baby if
don't you
somebody
know-
doesn't find your baby.
Because that's logic. right?
Okay, look. I'm not a psychiatrist, but even going by suicide standards,
You know,
this is kind of-
you know what this reminds me of, Dwibs?
Yeah.
Reminds me of the ending of Revenge of the Sith, where Padme starts dying just because she lost the will to live. And whenever I see that scene, I always go, you know, she's having 2 kids. She didn't think it would. She didn't think it would be worth living because of them. Just saying.
Apparently not.
Just saying.
Why doesn't George Lucas just say she died from childbirth? It's a lot.
Well, she kind of.
Okay.
Did.
To be fair, yes,
But
it is.
no, she lost the
be
will to
fair,
live,
To
is
be
what he just
yeah,
said.
to be fair, yes, it is possible for a woman, and in fact, it is quite possible for a woman to die.
Yeah,
while
that happened
while-
to Dan Green's wife.
while
didn't it?
giving birth. Yes, and of course.
Yeah.
I'm not saying. I'm not. Yes, and it's a very sad thing when that happens, obviously. But that's not what the movie tells us. The movie tells us that the reason she's dying is because, quote unquote, she lost the will to live. Because
maybe they're trying to be metaphor for like she lost the will to live
no,
while giving childbirth.
Jova, you're giving
Because Anakin was a horrible father and killed a bunch of
Jova,
kids.
you're giving George Lucas too much credit, Jova.
Yeah. I know. I'm giving him too much credit. I'm just trying to make heads or tails of the plot.
Anyway, this is the only thing that remains of because apparently the father of the boy who got killed went on to try the origami killer's trials, and he lost. He died while trying, and this is all that's left of him, his cell phone, and Scott took it with him because, you know, evidence and shit like that.
So are we ever going to see this mother and baby again?
No, we're done. Again,
okay.
So we're not gonna like get them help.
No.
You know, make sure they're supported after
Really?
this.
We're
We're
just
just gonna.
yes,
For all,
we're just,
for all we know, they're as good as dead.
yeah. There's
We're just going to leave the old suicide.
As soon
back
as you
to the-
leave, the kids just die.
because that's good police
Okay,
work.
guys, it faced to black.
Oh my god.
Seriously, she could easily kill herself again. For all you know, she might have just been faking.
But
Yeah,
don't you
she's
see?
like,
But
well,
don't-
he's
but-
gone.
but don't you see?
I lost the will to live.
But don't you see, Jova? It is brilliant because she now has a new lease on life. She has become a new person. She has become a wonderful. She has no will to kill herself at this point, thanks to the
She has
fact.
a new attachment
You know
to
what
the
I-
baby.
You know what I've come to realize is that so much more of these characters would actually be a lot more charming, touching, and much more better if we actually had more than one scene with some of them. Seriously, there are so many scenes out of characters that only appear for one scene that would benefit from multiple scenes when you think about it.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, it's like,
In the
seriously,
next
the Christian guy. Imagine how many more scenes he... You know, I could go for more scenes with the Christian guy. I could go for more scenes with that Italian or whatever nationality guy that was in the last part whose son
Jill,
was
I was
killed.
kind of joking. We need to end the video. Like, we haven't said see you next time or anything.
Yeah, that's
I
in.
know.
We'll see you in the next part, and while Jova continues his rant.
Oh,
Bye.
no, rant
See you
over.
All right, see ya.